The 2022-2023 influenza flu season is off on an early start in the European region as concern over respiratory syncytial virus RSV rise and COVID-19 is still a threat. The region is currently experiencing increasing circulation of influenza and RSV. These viruses, according to the WHO, are expected to have a high impact on health services and population this winter. Yahya Jammeh again with the details in this report.
Health authorities and leaders in Europe have voiced their concern over a potential surge in respiratory virus infections across the region this winter and are calling for better protection of the population, especially the most vulnerable. The WHO says the influenza season will start early this year, that coupled with COVID-19 will put more strains on the health service delivery system on the continent. It highlighted the current influenza virus A and B, which are rising in circulation in different parts of the region among all age groups. Those aged 55 years and older are particularly vulnerable. They have accounted for almost half of all reported influenza hospital admissions since October. Another cause for concern is the spike in RSV, a common respiratory virus that causes bronchitis or pneumonia and can be fatal, particularly in infants and the elderly. Zurab, a psychiatrist at the Center for Mental Health and Prevention of Addiction in Georgia, was one of the first health workers in his country to be vaccinated against COVID-19.
There is a saying in Georgian, I love you so much. I could die for you. I say, don't die. Just get vaccinated for me, so I don't fall ill because of you. And this will be proof of love.
Lela Brazzi, chief nurse of the emergency unit at Bokorisvili Clinic in Georgia, urges that vaccination for influenza should be done in October or November for the best protection from the virus. Getting vaccinated does not only mean protecting yourself, it means protecting those around you. It means protecting young kids and older people. It also means protecting those who, due to underlying health conditions, cannot get vaccinated. Several clients at the center opted to be vaccinated for both COVID-19 and influenza. WHO and Europe urges everyone eligible to get vaccinated against both influenza and COVID-19. Dr. Richard Peabody, head of the high-threat pathogen team at WHO Europe, said the vaccines are safe.
We do need to be very conscious that we are moving now into the flu season. Looking at what's already happened in the Southern Hemisphere, they've obviously come out of their winter season now. They saw an early and quite intense influenza season. And that's after a period where we've seen very little flu circulating since the beginning of the pandemic. And it's important to remember that vaccines save lives, and it's really important that if people are in these eligible groups, that they take up their offers of vaccine, get themselves vaccinated, protect themselves.
In 23 countries reporting severe acute respiratory infection SARI data, hospitalized patients have been diagnosed mostly with type B virus, with children aged 4 years and younger the most often affected. The World Health Organization and Europe is concerned about this early start of the influenza season, as when flu, COVID-19 and other respiratory illnesses such as respiratory syncytial virus co-circulated, the health of vulnerable people is at greater risk. People across the region, especially from at-risk groups, older people, health workers, pregnant women, and people with underlying health conditions are turning to vaccination as one form of protection. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.